Have you ever just been on Snapstagram and you come across a video that just makes you feel human again? A video just so wholesome that you can't help but feel like maybe there's a chance for humanity. Something that just hits you so hard and inspires you so much that you just want to get up early in the morning and go to the gym and get your life together. Yeah, me neither. See, the first mistake with these videos is that they assume that you can be a good person on the internet. In actuality, if you post about something good that you did on the internet, then you're just a money-hungry, clout-chasing monster. For example, Mr. Beast built 100 wells in Africa. You might be thinking to yourself, that's a great thing. He did a good thing for humanity. Nope, he didn't. He didn't. If bro's such a good person, why would he spend his time being a YouTuber and hosting game shows when he could have helped world hunger and all this before? Now, although LaFxel brings up a very good point, I believe that with just a few brain cells, it may be obvious that YouTube is actually what allowed Mr. Beast to build the wells in the first place, because he got the money from YouTube to build the wells, but not everyone is born with an average IQ. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just a little bit confused because I thought I was supposed to be a good person on the internet so that people would want to follow me. But let's say, for the sake of the argument, that I'm supposed to be a bad person. That might work, right? Maybe I'll do a crazy prank.
Hey, Mom, can I get this?
Lee, didn't I say not to put your hands on nothing?
I can't.
Didn't I say not to put your hands on
This is
anything?
$5.
Didn't I say not to put your hands on anything?
I don't get it. If I'm good, then I'm bad. But if I'm bad, then I'm bad. But this begs the question, what is good bad? Let's just face it, the internet has blurred the lines between good and bad so much so that any opinion that you have on social media is going to be treated like it's the worst thing since the Kardashians found out that Botox isn't really that healthy for you. Another thing that people like to do is post about their relationships on the internet, which is totally harmless about 90% of the times. It's always just some little quirk that their partner has, or maybe it's just something that they do as a couple and they just want to share it with the internet because they find it interesting and they probably think that other people will like to see it. Like this couple who posts a lot on TikTok and Instagram about their relationship and how they use video games to connect with each other. Completely harmless, right? Just a simple video about how they like to spend their nights in, instead of partying and going out, playing video games back to back and eating Taco Bell in the middle. I think that's pretty cool, and I think a lot of people would agree that.
And this is how people gain unhealthy weight and unhealthy lifestyles. Video games are taking over everything.
Oh, okay, don't share common interest with partner. And let me tell you, parents are the scariest. They love to backseat parent your kid and tell you how you're doing everything wrong and everything that they did was amazing, like hitting your kid or something. God forbid you post anything about how you're parenting your kid on the internet, because no matter what you're doing, I promise you, you're wrong.
I was saying my daughter's name the other night. I felt like I was being ignored, so I said, hey, stop and look at me when I'm talking to you. So I took a deep breath and I apologized to my daughter. I need to get better at being more flexible with the way she chooses to communicate. Turns out she had heard me saying her name and was listening.
So you apologize to your kid for being disrespectful to you? I think that's actually a pretty cool point, because he's recognizing that his emotional response isn't his daughter's problem because she actually was listening.
I was about 6 feet from my daughter when I asked her to get ready for basketball practice yesterday, but she was on her tablet and she didn't even acknowledge me. The new me has been using a pretty useful strategy, and it's called whispering. So I was like, can you please get ready for basketball practice? And she did.
So she's got you trained instead of you training her to be a functional young woman. You know, it's almost like what one person does with their life doesn't work in every situation with every other person in their lives. The problem is we all want to be perfect. But like Hannah Montana said, nobody's nerfect. We all want that feeling that everything that we've done is the best thing and that everyone else's opinion is dumb. But newsflash, you're not perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect, especially not you. Because at the end of the day, we're human. We compare our lives to other people's lives, and we project what we think that we would want in a certain situation onto other people's situations. But not everything that we want is going to be the best blanket thing for everyone else. Most of the time, it's just not helpful, and it ends up being hurtful. So what do? I'll tell you. you do the best that you can. You stay in your lane, you do your thing, and don't let the haters get to you. Jonbosss out.
That was a stupid outro. What you should have done was...